Have you ever seen someone in their 70s or 80s who's full of energy and has amazing health and wondered why? The secret really lies in 5 simple habits, ones that many people tend to overlook. In this video, I'm going to reveal the 5 golden habits that are especially helpful for folks over the age of 60. Before we get started, could you tell me what country you're watching this video from? After that, we'll jump right into the first habit. Did you know that walking regularly is one of the simplest yet most powerful secrets to staying healthy and full of life as you age? Many people underestimate it, but in reality, walking can improve your overall health and lift your mood every single day. Picture this. You step outside and feel a cool breeze brushing against your face. The sunlight gently warms your shoulders as it glows through your skin. Leaves softly crunch beneath your feet as you take one step, then another. Your breathing slows. Your heartbeat finds a steady rhythm. Worries seem to melt away, leaving you with a moment of calm. I bet you can already feel how amazing that moment would be, can't you? Walking isn't just a form of exercise. It's also a fantastic way to clear your mind and recharge your energy. And if you're not a fan of walking alone, invite a friend or someone you love to join you. A good conversation can turn a simple walk into a truly memorable moment. Scientists have proven that regular walking can reduce the risk of heart disease by up to 40%. Walking has also been shown to boost blood circulation, strengthen the immune system, and help manage weight. But the magic of walking isn't just physical, it's emotional too. Don't worry about reaching a certain distance or walking for hours. There's no need to rush or set big goals. Just start with small steps. Walk around your yard, stroll through the park, or simply step outside to breathe in some fresh air. Stand up, step outside, and begin your walking journey today. If you think walking is amazing, leave a comment saying "awesome" below to let others know just how important this is for all of us. Next up, we'll explore another activity that could be a gift to your health if you turn it into a habit. Stay tuned. What makes some people always confident, full of energy, and radiant even as they grow older, while others constantly feel tired, sluggish, and struggle with weight control? The answer often lies in their eating habits. You should know that food isn't just meant to fill an empty stomach. It's the fuel that powers your body, helping you live a healthy, happy, and energized life. Healthy eating isn't just about living longer or making it easier to manage your weight. It's about living better. And that's exactly what a balanced diet can truly offer you. When you hear the term healthy diet, you might immediately think of bland, boring meals. But that's a misunderstanding that's holding you back from doing what's best for you. To make this more exciting, I want you to imagine a colorful meal packed with all the nutrients your body needs. Leafy greens, kale, spinach, and broccoli are loaded with vitamins that keep your mind sharp. Berries, like blueberries and strawberries, are rich in antioxidants that protect your brain from aging. Fatty fish, such as salmon and mackerel, are high in omega-3 fatty acids that support heart health. Nuts like walnuts and almonds are filled with healthy fats that boost memory. Each bite isn't just about flavor. It's like a natural remedy that makes you healthier with every meal. Or picture your meal as a delightful adventure, bursting with vivid colors and unique flavors. The sweetness of fresh berries, the satisfying crunch of crisp carrots, and the creamy richness of avocado spread over warm toast. Can you see just how varied and tempting these foods can be to your taste buds? These foods are not only delicious, they're your strongest allies on the path to a healthier and longer life. But alongside these wonderful foods, there are others quietly undermining your health. Highly processed foods, packed with salt, sugar, and preservatives. Deep-fried junk food, which increases the risk of heart disease. Sugary sodas, which cause dangerous blood sugar spikes. Candies and sweet snacks, which raise the chances of diabetes and obesity. They might taste good, but over time, these health thieves slowly weaken your body. To help you picture this, imagine your body as a machine. If you fuel it with high-quality energy, the engine runs smoothly and efficiently. But if you give it poor-quality fuel, the system quickly becomes sluggish and prone to breakdowns. In the same way, healthy eating is the difference between cruising through life like a finely tuned sports car or creaking along like an old rusty pickup truck groaning with every move. One day, when you turn 80 years old, you're still running around with your grandkids, slipping into your favorite shirt without having to loosen a single button, and waking up each morning feeling fully energized. Isn't that the kind of life you dream of? And it's not just your dream. It's what many people heading into their golden years deeply wish for. Here's the good news. You don't need to change everything overnight. Just start with small steps. Add a handful of leafy greens to your meal. Swap white bread for whole grain bread. Choose a handful of almonds instead of a pack of cookies. Drink more water instead of sugary soda. These small changes might seem minor at first, but over time, they'll make you feel healthier and more energized each day. You deserve a life where you wake up each morning feeling refreshed, where your later years aren't a time of exhaustion, but a season of fulfillment. A time when you can truly enjoy life to the fullest. And it all starts with one simple decision. Choose foods that nourish your body. So right now, go open your fridge and ask yourself, will this food help me live a healthier life? Your best years are still ahead of you, and you have the power to make the most of them, because your brightest days aren't behind you. They're still waiting for you, just up ahead. Now, here's something fun. Can you comment below with the name of a food rich in omega-3 fatty acids that you know of, so others can give it a try? Then, be sure to listen closely to the next part to discover the habits that will benefit your health and your mind. Now, I have a question for you. How can you keep your brain sharp every single day? The real secret doesn't require anything grand. It lies in regular habits that challenge your mind consistently. A study published in JAMA, the Journal of the American Medical Association, found that older adults who regularly engaged in mentally stimulating activities like reading books, playing chess, or learning new skills had a 47% lower chance of developing dementia. That means you can absolutely train your brain with simple habits, like reading every day. Reading isn't just about words, it's about imagination, memory, and curiosity. Whether it's an engaging novel, an interesting article, or a short story, reading helps broaden your mind and keeps it active. Stay socially connected. Conversations are powerful mental workouts. When you talk with friends, family, or even strangers, your brain is constantly recalling memories, processing new information, and forming responses, all of which strengthen your cognitive abilities. Crossword puzzles, Sudoku, chess, or logic games aren't just fun. They're like gym sessions for your brain. Every challenge helps improve memory, boost focus, and sharpen decision-making skills. Another study by Harvard Health Publishing also highlighted that people who keep their minds active experience a slower cognitive decline, which helps them stay clear-minded for longer. Let me share an example to help you better understand this. A man named Rick, 76 years old, used to be a passionate teacher. His life revolved around books, ideas, and lively conversations with students. His sharp mind and quick wit were something he was very proud of. But over time, things started to change. After retiring, his once busy and dynamic days became much quieter. He no longer taught classes, brainstormed ideas, or engaged in vibrant discussions. Life slowed down, and his mind began to feel empty. At first, it was small things. He started to forget the names of old friends, couldn't remember where he left his keys, and blanked on phone numbers he once knew by heart. Gradually, Rick noticed his memory slipping. He forgot where he parked. Those phone numbers disappeared from his mind, and familiar faces didn't always come with names anymore. The sharp, lively man he once was seemed to be fading away. One afternoon, while sipping coffee at a local cafe, Rick noticed a group of older adults playing chess. Then one day, watching them laugh and debate over their moves, Rick had a realization. His mind had grown quiet, not because he was old, but because he had stopped challenging it. That was the moment Rick made a smart decision. He decided to learn how to play the piano. He started with just 20 minutes a day, practicing basic scales and simple melodies. It wasn't easy. His fingers didn't move like they used to, and reading sheet music felt like decoding a foreign language. But Rick didn't give up. Every day, he practiced a little more, and slowly, something amazing began to happen. More than that, Rick began to feel alive again. The piano didn't just make him stronger, it reignited his passion for life. Before long, he joined a local music club where he made new friends and shared his love for music. What started as a personal challenge turned into a gateway to a richer, more fulfilling life. Starting something new at nearly 80 years old isn't easy, but Rick didn't focus on the obstacles. He saw it as a challenge, an adventure. That mindset led him to countless new discoveries, helping him expand his mind and reconnect with the colorful world around him. Rick's story is truly inspiring. The human brain is like a muscle. If you don't use it, it weakens. But when stimulated the right way, your brain can stay flexible and sharp, even when you're 60, 70, or even 80 years old. I understand how frustrating and even scary it can be when your memory starts to fade. That's a major concern for most people over 60. But don't worry, the key to staying mentally clear and alert is simply to challenge your brain often. So why wait when you can start today? So, what's your next step? Will you pick up a book? Learn a new skill? Call an old friend? Let me know where you'll start by sharing your thoughts below. Your experience may inspire others too. After the age of 65, you don't have to accept struggling to get up from your favorite armchair or feeling weak when carrying a heavy bag of groceries. You have more strength than you think. All you need is a commitment to a strength training habit. Let me tell you a story about Mary, an 82-year-old grandmother who felt her independence slipping away until one unexpected decision changed her life. Mary had always been full of energy. She loved gardening, walking her dog, and playing with her grandkids. But by the time she was in her late 70s, things started to shift. Carrying the water felt like dragging a heavy suitcase. Bending over to tie her shoes left her breathless, and even standing up from her armchair became a challenge. She began to fear losing her independence, the very freedom she valued most. And that's when Mary's story took an incredible turn. A friend convinced her to join a senior fitness class that focused on gentle strength training. Mary was hesitant. She believed lifting weights was only for young athletes or fitness buffs, not for someone in her 80s, but she gave it a try. On the first day, Mary picked up a pair of light dumbbells, no heavier than a bottle of water. She did simple exercises, lifting her legs while sitting, doing slow squats using a chair for support, and gently curling her arms. It was tough. Her muscles ached, and she felt awkward at first. But she didn't quit. Day by day, Mary kept at it just a few minutes at a time. Then something wonderful happened. A month later, she realized she could stand up from her armchair without a struggle. Her watering can feel light again. Best of all, she found herself chasing her grandkids, laughing and breathing easily. Mary's strength came back, and so did her spirit. That one simple choice to add a bit of strength training to her routine gave her back the life she loved. Strength training isn't just about building muscles. It's about maintaining your independence. It's about protecting the life you cherish and keeping the freedom to live it your way. Simple movements like squats, lunges, or leg lifts while sitting can help you safely and effectively build strength. You may not feel like an athlete, and maybe you even believe your best years are behind you, but that's not true. You don't need fancy gym equipment or intense workouts to begin. You can start with body weight exercises. Simple moves like squats, lunges, or seated leg lifts can help build strength in a safe and effective way. Use everyday objects. No dumbbells? No problem. Grab a pair of water bottles and try some gentle bicep curls. Even light resistance can make a big difference. Or try wall push-ups. Wall push-ups are a fantastic way to strengthen your chest, arms, and shoulders. Just stand a few feet from the wall, place your hands on it, and push. And don't forget your core. Your core muscles, the ones in your abdomen and back, are key to improving balance and posture. Try seated abdominal exercises or hold a light plank for 30 seconds at a time. Science tells us that strength training is one of the most powerful tools to fight aging. Mary's story is powerful because it proves something remarkable. It's never too late to get stronger. What matters most is simply starting, no matter how small the effort. Because your body is still strong, still capable, and still full of life. According to Harvard Medical School, strength training can improve balance, reduce the risk of falls, and help you stay mobile well into your 80s and beyond. A study published in the Journal of Bone and Mineral Research showed that older adults who did strength training just twice a week reduced their risk of falls by 30% and significantly improved their bone density. Another study from the National Institute on Aging found that strength training can reduce symptoms of arthritis, ease chronic pain, and improve mental health, helping you not only have a healthier body, but also a sharper, more positive mind. Remember, every movement you make is a step toward a healthier future. You don't need to do a lot right away. Start with 5 squats today, 10 tomorrow. Little by little, you'll see amazing changes. After hearing my breakdown, if you find this helpful for yourself or your loved ones, please share this video with those who need to hear it. And don't forget to tap the notification bell and subscribe to our channel. It means a lot to us. And if you do this for me, I promise my team, and I will do everything we can to make this program even better for you. Deal? The best advice is yet to come. If you're still focused, comment the year below and keep paying close attention. As you grow older, there may be times when loneliness slowly seeps into your life, making the days feel longer and heavier. But did you know that just one conversation, a simple invitation for tea, or a warm smile could change everything? Simple actions like reaching out to old friends, calling someone you haven't spoken to in a while, a simple sentence like "I've been thinking about you," can reopen meaningful connections. Join a group or a club. Whether it's a book club, a gardening circle, or a fitness class, finding shared interests is a powerful way to meet like-minded people. And if meeting in person isn't possible, you can stay connected through video calls, social media, or online communities. Even simpler, turn small gestures into habits. A smile at your neighbor, a friendly wave to the mail carrier, or a quick chat with the cashier. Research from Harvard University has shown that strong social connections are among the most powerful predictors of long life. In fact, a groundbreaking study found that older adults with rich social networks are 50% more likely to live longer than their peers who are socially isolated. That's right, staying connected is just as important for your health as regular exercise or healthy eating. Connection doesn't just warm the heart, it strengthens the body too. Social engagement has been shown to boost the immune system, helping the body fight off illness. It lowers stress levels, reduces the risk of heart disease and stroke, sharpens cognitive function, and decreases the likelihood of developing dementia or Alzheimer's disease. This is the story of Emma, an 82-year-old woman whose world seemed to shrink after her beloved husband passed away. The house, once filled with warm conversations and laughter, had grown eerily quiet. She spent her days going through familiar routines, the rocking chair by the window, the afternoon cup of tea as the emptiness quietly grew with each passing day. Weeks turned into months. The loneliness crept in like a cold draft under the door, silent but persistent. Emma stopped reaching out to friends. She declined every invitation. Her world got smaller, and her spirit seemed to fade. But one sunny afternoon, while sitting on her porch, Emma overheard the cheerful laughter of a group of neighbors. Their voices were full of warmth and energy. One neighbor, named Carol, noticed Emma and waved, inviting her to join them. Emma wasn't sure if she still belonged in that world, but she didn't want to turn down her thoughtful neighbor's kind invitation. The conversation started slowly, but before long, stories were shared, memories returned, and laughter filled the air once again. Emma realized just how much she had missed this, the simple joy of connection. That moment truly awakened something in Emma. With encouragement from her new friend Carol, she joined a local book club, where lively discussions reignited her love of reading. She began volunteering at a nearby community center, discovering purpose in helping others. And to her own surprise, she even joined a weekly dance class, where her new friends cheered her on with every step. Emma's world no longer felt small. It was vibrant, joyful, and full of connection. And for the first time in a long while, she felt truly alive. Emma's story is touching, but meaningful conversations don't just warm your heart, they can actually improve your physical health. In short, meaningful relationships don't just comfort you, they can save your life. Now, If you're unsure where to begin, don't worry. Staying connected doesn't require grand gestures or big life changes. It's about taking small, intentional steps. Human connection isn't just about filling time. It's about filling your life with meaning, joy, and strength. You deserve a life full of love, laughter, and meaningful connections. And it all begins with a simple hello. Leave a comment naming an old friend who suddenly came to mind while hearing this message. Who knows? Maybe today is the perfect day to reconnect over lunch and a heartfelt conversation. And if you know someone who could benefit from this message, someone who might be feeling lonely or disconnected, please share this video with them. Together, we can build a community filled with warmth, support, and joy. Finally, before we end this video, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've just learned. If there's one thing I want you to remember from this journey, it's this. Age does not determine the quality of your life. What you choose to do today is what shapes your future. Whether you're feeling full of energy right now or facing concerns about your health, the important thing to remember is that you have control over your life. Just one small decision today can open the door to a stronger, healthier, and happier future. Imagine waking up tomorrow feeling more energized, more confident, and more in control. That feeling doesn't come from a sudden change. It starts with one small step that you can take today. Maybe that step is taking a 10-minute walk outdoors, breathing in the fresh air, and feeling your body in motion. Maybe it's adding a handful of greens to your dinner, or simply swapping your soda for a refreshing glass of water. Perhaps it's calling a loved one you haven't spoken to in a while. Whatever that first step may be, take it today. Because these small changes, over time, create a life filled with vitality, health, and joy. Research from Harvard University shows that people who maintain 5 simple habits, staying active, eating healthy, keeping their minds sharp, building strength, and maintaining social connections, can extend their lifespan by more than a decade. Not only that, but they also significantly reduce their risk of heart disease, diabetes, and memory decline. But the best part? These habits don't just help you live longer, they help you enjoy each day to the fullest. You've worked hard your whole life, overcome challenges, and created countless precious memories. Now it's time to invest in yourself, to embrace these years with confidence, health, and joy. So what will you do right now? Are you ready to step outside for a walk? Enjoy a healthy meal? Call a friend? Share in the comments below. Your commitment could inspire someone else to take their first step. And if you found this video helpful, please let me know by leaving a comment or hitting the like button. Your support means the world to me and helps me continue sharing these life-changing lessons with others. Finally, don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you won't miss upcoming videos filled with tips, stories, and inspiration to help you live your best life. Thank you for spending this time with me. Remember, your golden years are waiting, and they can be as vibrant, joyful, and fulfilling as you choose. Take that first step today. You deserve it.